Hey Shizu, you don't seem yourself today. What's wrong?
Actually, my company went bankrupt, and they haven't paid us for the last few. Hey, Itsuki, wanna go to lunch together? I found a great place.
Definitely. I'm tired of going to the same places. My name is Itsuki Ichikawa. I'm a 24-year-old working at a web marketing company.
Ichikawa, how do I look today? Can I just say I'm killing it?
Huh? Oh, you look good, I guess. I love this job because it directly impacts the client's success. There's this one weirdo coworker, but overall, I'm enjoying myself. Speaking of problems...
I'm exhausted. Social media is more draining than work. I should just quit.
If I had to name my current problem, it would be that my house has become my sister and her friend's hangout spot. All those empty cans are seriously annoying. What's with you, sis? You were just complaining about being addicted to social media.
Yeah, what's up? I thought you said social media was the only place you belonged.
Who said I was a social media addict? This is where I belong now.
My sister Rumi and Shizu have been best friends since high school.
Itsuki, let's go home together.
Hey sis, stop it. It's embarrassing.
What are you talking about? Sibling love is the greatest thing in the world, right, Shizu?
Yeah, you two are so close. It's fun just watching.
That bond has continued into adulthood, and now their favorite place to hang out is my house.
Hey Shizu, you don't seem yourself today. What's wrong?
When my sister spoke in a serious tone, Shizu's eyes widened, and she bit her lip. Yeah, actually, I was thinking the same thing, Shizu. Is something wrong?
Actually, my company went bankrupt, and they haven't paid us for the last few months.
Huh? As my sister and I were at a loss for words, Shizu pondered for a moment, and then...
So I went to work as usual, and for some reason, the company was pitch black in the middle of the day, you know.
Uh-oh, here she goes.
I got closer thinking, ooh, this is spooky. And then on the locked entrance, there was a message written in blood. We went bankrupt. Sorry.
There's no way there would be such a casual message written in blood. Don't try to make everything into a horror story.
Just kidding. We hadn't been paid in months, so I was looking for a new job, but this happened right when I was about to find one.
She'd been putting on a brave face these last few months, so nobody would notice. I had no idea she was dealing with such a huge problem.
I can't believe this happened. It must have been so hard. You should have told me right away, Shizu.
Rumi.
Rumi-amon is always on your side.
Sorry. I thought if I told you, Rumi-amon wouldn't be able to go back to the future in peace.
You've been my sister forever, and I'm just now hearing about you being from the future? Can I borrow your dimensional pocket? She's always been like this. When someone's down, she cheers them up by acting silly. Seeing our relationship hasn't changed made Shizu feel a little better.
Oh, I know. How about you go to Itsuki's company?
Huh?
That's right. I think they're hiring. But there's this one coworker who's a bit much.
I'm fine. If I can work, I'll do my best.
Shizu was staring at me with determination. I might have never seen her so desperate before. Okay, I'll mention it to my company. We'll get you an interview. And if you ever need anything, talk to my sister. Keeping it all to yourself isn't cool. I'm here too, you know. I suddenly felt embarrassed and didn't know what to do. But...
Thank you. Thank you, Itsuki. I'll do my best.
The usual cheerful smile returned to Shizu's face, and I was relieved for now.
Itsuki, thank you so much for the introduction.
The morning of the interview, I came to the company with Shizu as her guide. Yeah, good luck with the interview. I'm rooting for you with all I've got. The president will be at the interview, so it might be nerve-wracking, but I'm sure you'll be fine. Good morning. President, good morning.
Good morning.
This is our company's president, Takeshi Onishi. Shizu immediately received his high-energy greeting.
I thought my heart stopped.
Oh, you have experience with flyer ads. Real-world experience is a big plus. You're exactly what we need.
Yes, I'm good at research and also data analysis, so I think I can be useful.
Wonderful. Just the kind of person we've been looking for. So, when can you start working?
I can start today. I even brought my PC for it.
Great! We're short on people, so I'm counting on you starting today. Well, as expected, Shizu's employment was decided quickly. Shizu, welcome back! Ugh. Shizu, returning from the interview, suddenly jumped and hugged me as soon as she saw me.
Thank you, Itsuki. Thank you so much.
Hey, Shizu, I get it. Taken aback by this unexpected development, I tried to create some distance between us, but... Shizu, are you okay? Her shoulders were trembling slightly. I realized Shizu was crying, and I stopped moving.
Sorry. I just feel relieved, I guess.
She tends to put on a brave face, so it's easy to forget, but the reality of the situation is harsh. Her pent-up tension probably just snapped. Shizu?
Oh my, Ichikawa is making a girl cry?
Crap. This is the company, and my coworkers are here as usual. Casually stating what she saw and calmly trying to analyze it is my coworker, Riko Mikami. By the way, she loves fortune-telling. That said, she uses actual statistics, so she's usually right on the money. Mikami, I didn't make her cry.
It's okay, this is your ear to go for it, Ichikawa. Fight on.
Did someone make you cry, poor thing? Should I comfort you?
He leaned in close. This is Erito Higashino. He's my senior, but he's a little eccentric.
Shame on you, Ichikawa. Making a woman cry isn't what a man should do.
I'm sorry. I just got a little emotional. Itsuki isn't at fault. I'm sorry if I caused a misunderstanding.
You don't have to be so strong. It's okay to cry when you're sad. It's a mental detox. If you have any problems, just tell me. Why don't we discuss social media strategies together?
No thanks. I'm not good with social media.
Not good. That's a waste. It's okay. I'll teach you everything. After all, I'm the social media god with 30,000 followers. Ask me anything.
Higashino recently transferred to our company. He has more experience in the industry than me, and is supposedly skilled, but frankly, he's an unknown. I'm technically a senior at this company, but he's a handful, so I've decided to treat him like my senior. A few days later, during lunch break, Shizu called out to me.
Hey, Itsuki. Wanna go to lunch together? I found a great place.
Definitely. I'm tired of going to the same places.
Gah. Hey, Shizu-chan, why not go with me instead? There's a great place that's trending on social media.
Sorry, I have something I want to talk about with Itsuki over lunch.
Why won't she fall for me? Is this the trial that the gods have given me?
Hey, if you don't change that personality, something terrible might happen.
I don't believe in fortune-telling.
This isn't fortune-telling, it's a certainty.
Shizu, how's work? Can you keep up? The place I was invited to for lunch was the kind of place a guy wouldn't usually go to alone.
Yeah, it's really fun. It helps that I was in a similar industry before, and the president and Mikami are all so kind. Higashino can be a bit of a handful, though.
I feel the same way. If anything happens, tell me right away. Shizu tends to bottle things up, so... Shizu? I always thought she was kind, but this is the first time she's ever looked at me like this.
Itsuki, thank you again, really. You know, I never thought my company would disappear. I was so scared when they stopped paying us. I realized I'd taken being able to work and get paid for granted. So, I think now, I'm happy to be able to work and get a salary. That's another happiness you gave me.
I'd never even thought about that. I don't think I could have come to that conclusion if I were in Shizu's shoes. You're such a great person. The joy of having a job, the joy of being able to work, I savored it for the first time.
This client seems to be using ads for the first time.
We need to be careful. Itsuki, how's the research coming along?
This seems to be the weak point, so if we can capitalize on the client's strengths, it should lead to success. A month has passed since then. Shizu has gotten used to the job and has blended in well with the company. Shizu started relying on me whenever something came up. Thanks to her, I was even more motivated at work than ever. It was a good cycle. But...
Shizu-chan, won't you go to dinner with me tonight? I'll take you to a trendy place.
No, I'm fine. Thank you.
Kuh. That dazzling smile only cuts deeper into my heart.
well, he's still like this as always. And...
Itsuki, you're really good at teaching. Thank you.
Shizu is a quick learner, that's all.
All right, let's go home and have a drinking party.
Please don't.
You're having a drinking party at home?
Higashino's hostility towards me is growing day by day. I can only hope nothing happens.
All right, let's finalize the strategy. Let's work together to satisfy the client.
We had another meeting about the case we were talking about before. I checked the client's current situation. There are weaknesses, but we can win if we push the strengths.
I think it would be more effective to communicate with existing fans than to try to attract new ones.
That's a good idea, too. But what's even better is this social media god doing a live stream, right?
Social media, huh? We've been focusing on advertising so far, so that could be a good approach.
We haven't incorporated social media strategies before, so it might be a good opportunity.
But it doesn't seem like social media reactions have been that good for this place.
Then how about strengthening repeat customers with Line?
I see. If we contact them regularly and encourage them to return, it might increase sales in the end.
What are you talking about? The important thing is to attract new customers. Mass marketing. Right, President? Please let me, this social media god, show you my power.
Okay, I got it. Let's try both and stick with the one that's more effective.
And so, we decided to proceed with both proposals in parallel.
It feels like it's turning into a competition.
Yeah, well, there's a point to what Higashino is saying, and I think it's okay to try both. But since it's become a competition, I hope he doesn't do anything reckless.
Why don't we go visit the client store with Mikami?
Yeah, let's go together.
Oh, you guys are going too? I'm going too. I'm not gonna lose to you. If I show her my true power, Shizu-chan will fall for me.
Well, it's not about winning or losing. Let's do our best for the client.
Huh, so you're saying that to let my guard down? Well, it all depends on the results.
Welcome. Thank you for coming to the store.
I'm Ichikawa, in charge of this project. Can I take some pictures while eating?
Yes, please do. This is our first time advertising, so I'm happy you're doing it so carefully.
The owner is a mild-mannered elderly man. Despite calling after closing time, he kindly agreed to help. We need to analyze the data thoroughly so we can meet his expectations. This place's strength is the history and the taste of the food. It's really delicious.
Yeah, I want to emphasize the deliciousness and the old-fashioned feel.
According to the data, there are actually a lot of female customers.
Oh, really? Maybe we should revise the target audience.
The trend might be shifting from Instagrammable to real taste.
Hey, you were peeking in before me. I came too. I'm already broadcasting the exterior.
After finishing our meal and saying goodbye to the owner, we ran into Higashino.
Higashino, you can't do that without the store's permission. Did you make an appointment?
If you guys did, then it's fine, right? It's fine, it's fine. Momentum is important. Leave it to the social media god.
He doesn't usually listen to people, but when it comes to social media, he doesn't listen to anyone. Higashino, stop the broadcast. You should get permission before you start.
Oh, are you afraid of losing to me? It's not good to interfere. I might broadcast too, you know.
I don't care about winning or losing. I absolutely won't allow you to cause trouble for the client.
I'm not causing trouble. Shizu-chan, I'll show you the real power of a social media.
Ah, wait a minute.
Today, I'm introducing this place. The exterior was old, but the interior is frankly boring. The food is supposedly good, but doesn't the outside look pretty run down? What do you think? Would anyone want to eat here?
Rushing after him, I realized Higashino was clearly insulting the store.
What are you doing? I can't have you doing whatever you want.
Higashino, stop it now! What are you thinking doing this?
Huh. You think you can take my phone from me?
This is bad, Higashino. There's already an impact.
As Mikami hurriedly checked the client's store account on her phone, anti-comments from viewers who had seen the broadcast were flooding the account. Oh no, this is the worst. Higashino's broadcast, which had been seen by so many people. He didn't seem to realize how much damage this would cause. Enough is enough.
Hey, don't raise your voice. My cute followers will be scared.
I don't care. What you're doing is a blatant obstruction of business. Stop it right now, or I'll drag you out of here. Higashino's phone was pointed at me. My face was probably being shown to a lot of people. But at this point, I didn't care.
Look at this place. It's kind of old, right? I don't feel like eating here. Well, the menu looks delicious though.
Ignoring my pleas, he was still planning to continue the broadcast. Do you really think you can attract people with that kind of method? Do you really think that's good for the client? Seeing the owner's sad, distorted expression, anger finally manifested itself as a tremor in my body.
Oh, don't get so angry. It's okay. In the end, the masses will be curious and come eat here.
Shut up! This store has been protected by the owner alone for 50 years. If you can't do anything but create a sensation with inflammatory marketing, then... My voice trembled with anger. I had reached my limit. Quit this job right now, and never set foot in this industry again. You social media plague.
Huh?
Okay, everyone, pay attention.
A bright voice that changed the atmosphere. It was my sister, Rumi. Like Higashino, she was holding a phone and smiling as she came into the store. Sis, why are you here?
Well, some of my followers were making a fuss about a crazy live stream. I took a look and was surprised. My brother was on there, so I rushed over.
No way. Are you Rumi?
Well, this is the first time we've met in person, right? You were so persistent in DMs that I was really annoyed.
Apparently, Higashino, aka Erito, was the one who caused my sister to complain about social media fatigue.
So, what are you doing? I told you to stop trying to start fights, right? Want me to broadcast your face on my stream?
No, please, don't.
Oh, you're weird. You don't show your own face, but it's okay to show other people in stores? I see. Just quit social media.
I'm so sorry.
By the way, Rumi has 100,000 followers compared to Erito's 30,000. The overwhelming difference caused public opinion to shift. After that, President came down on Higashino Erito with an iron fist.
What on earth were you thinking?
Yeah, I'm sorry. I'm so sorry.
What he did couldn't be forgiven with just an apology. The company, the client, and people who had been flamed in the past all requested damages. Naturally, he was fired from the company, and his own social media blew up. He would live his life suffering from a digital tattoo that wouldn't disappear. And as for us, we went to apologize to the client with the president after that.
We're very sorry for what happened. I've received enough apologies. Besides, I'm glad that Ichikawa from your company understood my feelings. Besides,
You're stupid. People who deliberately try to get attention by causing drama are really lame. If you just told the truth about such a great store, customers would definitely come. Right, owner?
thank you, Rumi-chan.
After that, my sister started going to the store and continued to advertise it out of kindness. With the synergistic effect of our advertising, it attracted more customers than expected. They decided to hire a part-timer. And a few days later,
Hey, Rumi's brother. You were so cool standing up to that jerk. Play God vanquished, the man among men. Hey, you've become the man of the hour, haven't you?
why is this happening?
I still hate social media.
The effect of Higashino's broadcast isn't the store's reputation falling, but has fallen on me, Itsuki Ichikawa.
More importantly, Shizu, are you treating us today? You don't have to do that.
No, I want to. I've been helped by Itsuki and Rumi in so many ways, and I have some extra income.
So, Shizu's former company, after going bankrupt, apparently filed a claim together with her former colleagues to pay the unpaid wages. Apparently, the former president sued the person who triggered the bankruptcy for damages, and used the unpaid wage payment system to cover the unpaid wages of the former employees. The fact that this person was Higashino Erito was a fact we didn't know.
From now on, it's good to hang out at Itsuki's house, but it's good to get together here too, right? And besides, with just the two of us, right?
Yeah, that's right. Shortly after that, I started dating Shizu.
Wait a minute. You two? When? When did you start going out? Oh, finally.
Apparently, we had been in love with each other for many years, and my sister had been getting impatient.
Everyone, I have an announcement. We're getting married.
Having a job, having the same everyday life, is not something that can be taken for granted. Making fun of people and exposing them can sometimes greatly change their lives. Social media is fun, and it's now an indispensable part of this age, but that's why we must not forget that there is someone's life on the other side of the screen.
Aw, Itsuki and Shizu will make a great couple together. I hope you enjoyed this video. Don't forget to subscribe to our channel. See you in the next video!